They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Fires the three. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Green. Curry on the wing. Over Wiggins. Releases from the wing and drills it. Curry's got 5.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Powell. Here he goes. Good work defensively by Horford. Pass to Curry. Here's Podziemski. And the 3 off target. The Heat trailing to the middle. Here's Wiggins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
A nice shot by Moody. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Curry outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. To the paint. Mitchell outside. The kick out to Adebayo. Al Horford with the rebound. And here's Golden State. They trail by 1. Back to Moody. Shoots over Powell. Off target from the wing. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. The second effort. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And here is Curry, covered by Mitchell. Here's Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Powell. 5 to shoot. Adebayo the screen. Buries the 20-footer. Adebayo's got 8.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Back to Moody. Pass to Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Larson. He's defended by Podziemski. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors leading. Curry looking it over. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Has to Ware. Here's Jonas. Shoots the three. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Checking in for Miami.
Here's Jonas. Smith with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Here's Jovic. Horford with the rebound. Golden State moving the ball around. It's Curry outside. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. To the left side wing. Here's Ware. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Moody. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
The Heat trailed by 5. Over to the wing. Back to Ware. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And he makes that one.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Here's Ware. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Finished off the break. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
It's Curry outside. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. Pass to Jonas. Back to Ware. Down low. Out to Smith. Pocket 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Heat lead by 1. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
On the wing, Hawkins. Inside, Jovic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry outside. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
In the corner, Moody with it. No good on the 3. And here's Miami. Pass to Jonas. And there's the drive. All alone. Ware, no good. And here is Curry. Back to Podziemski. Curry with the bounce pass. From the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 13 points in just this quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Up in time. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And we'll be back right after this.
28, Miami, 28.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. There's the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. And Adebayo throws it down. And not even three-quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside for Curry. There's the triple. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Adebayo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Took him no time at all on that one. Moody's got 10 points.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Powell. Still without a basket. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Powell. After the miss from Stephen Curry. Heat moving the ball around. And again, it's Bam Adebayo. And now a 5-point Miami lead.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Outside Green. Outside Curry. From the top of the key, he buries it. Curry's got 20 points.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And a deep three from Curry. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it drank for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. A putback pass to Podziemski. Mitchell with the steal. Here's Larson. He's defended by Podziemski. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell outside. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. They double team Curry. Curry on the drive. And good that time. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
How about the creativity from Stephen Curry? Decks it, gets past the defense. What a finish.
Here's Moody. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Now, here's Moody. He's got 13. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul. First team
Nice
foul.
work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Draymond Green will pick his spots on the interior. He can read a defense, and he understands when to attack.
Here's where the Warriors pull it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
3 seconds left. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And so Ware nails both of them.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. They've leaned on him.
49.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Miami leading by 4. Adebayo the screen. The 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 18 points just in the second half. Outside Curry. Takes it inside. Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
The kick out to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to Adebayo. Over Horford. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Warriors trailed by 5. They double-team Curry. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the middle. To the paint. The Warriors pull it in. And here they come. Back to Curry. Mitchell with the steal. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. And here's Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Wiggins. Horford pulls it down.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
3. Good.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Horford pulls it down. The Warriors trailing to tie it up. And he lays that one in.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Horford. Wiggins pulls it down. Powell outside. Mitchell outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurt.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra said to the team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team, how bad do you want it? Right now, it's all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Book it.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Pick off in mid-air. Horford. Cleared away by Adebayo.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Adebayo the screen. Pocket two. And get the three. Up top, Curry. From deep. Does not go.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Now the Heat with it. They lead by 4. That one misses. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free. And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good, old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ballgame.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
They double-team Curry. Train from outside. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And here are the Warriors now. And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Curry fires. Down he goes for 3.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Here's Curry. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Green outside. Ball stolen. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Stephen Curry. And he does not hit. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
And so it's Miami winning this one. They seem to relish their role.
Was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Roof was on, let me love me.
We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here's Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce on our sideline. I'm Kevin Harlan. Now here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
And Fox gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Randall outside. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Back to Vassell. Fires the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mr. Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Randall no good. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarter.
To the middle. DiVincenzo with it. Back to Randall. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And how about the touch there inside? That's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Now here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. And finished off by McDaniels.
What bounce from McDaniel, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Outside Edwards. Vassell grabs the board. And so it's San Antonio with it. A three from Wembanyama. Hands it from downtown. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
1:37 left to play in the first.
Mike Conley.
Picked by Reed. Top of the key. Rebounded by the Spurs. Vassell outside. A three from Wembanyama. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's good.
Smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Castle. Now Wembanyama. 5 points in the game. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Wembanyama. He has 7. A three-pointer is right on target. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Here's Dosunmu. And they pick up 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Vassell. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Spurs lead by 1.
14.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Conley with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Reed. And he lays it straight in.
Not easy inside there for Reed, but he made something happen.
San Antonio leading. Over in the corner, Barnes. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Reed. Here's Highland. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Wembanyama with the rebound. Now Castle. Wembanyama down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 3. Right side, Conley. To the inside. Timberwolves passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true 3-level scorer.
Here's Wembanyama. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam.
See some urgency from him there. Sure.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by the Spurs. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 4. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Off the inbound, no good. Wembanyama outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Wembanyama, that's for 2. And that one's on target from the wing. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels outside. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. They get it again. Vassell wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got 9 points.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooting.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Now here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. And finished off by Gobert.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient. Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Inside, here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Well, that's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
In the corner, Castle with it. Can't nail the jumper. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Edwards. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he probably didn't need the fadeaway. There's an example of style.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. For San Antonio, they have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. That's a 2 from Randall. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
McDaniels outside. Outside for Randall. Clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama looking it over. Over Randall. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And rejection by McDaniels.
The swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
On the wing, Barnes. A 3-ball. The rebound by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 4. Poked away. And stolen by Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. And he drives in. Off with the layup. And here is DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively if you can't block. Force him to the line. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Timberwolves ball.
.151 left to play in the third. Picked by Randall. Down low. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. For the lead. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
And here is Dosunmu. McDaniels outside. For the tie. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama left side.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Vassell. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Pass to Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around.
For the Timberwolves.
Fox with it. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Highland. That's short off the rim. Outside Edwards. McDaniels outside. Shoots over Vassell. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Spurs up 5. We're going to step aside for just
37.
3/10 quarters behind us. And more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Shakes him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Randall. A rebound by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Dosunmu. And he ends up missing both free throws. Pass to Randall. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Wembanyama for 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Reed with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Here's Highland, and it's good for 2.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the 3 ball is good. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with 3 there. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Takes a step back. Gobert, the screen. It's Randall to take the lead. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Vassell. The long shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And Wembanyama outside. Now Fox. 5 to shoot. From 13. Rebounded by Randall.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Into the lane.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch key.
For 3. McDaniels pulls it down. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Gobert. Now McDaniel. Edwards looking it over. Picked by Randall. Got it to go off the glass.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
3, good.
Well, Vassell managing to stay in total control in a clutch situation.
.102 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards slashing in. Not gonna go. And the Spurs with possession. Here's Vassell. And Wembanyama. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now Edwards. Gobert the screen. From 20 feet out. And he makes that one count.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Now Fox. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ballgame.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They seem to relish.
I'm pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like Lou, ayy. I pull up designer, he want my, he call out the like Lou, ayy. You goofies ain't getting no, I'm rocking out Gucci like, ayy. Quit thinking I'm stupid, that on me, that know me like, look, ayy. Yeah, look, ayy, 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 yeah, look. Name another with a flow like this. Can't nobody do the go like this with a glow like.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Outside Barnes, Wembanyama up top. Pass to Castle. Fires the three. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
And it's Harden penetrating. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by the Spurs. Deflects the pass. He takes it in. Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And it's Mitchell penetrating.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
The three from Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Fox outside. On the wing, Harden. Beyond the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
A lights-out three-point shooter, Harden loves to take and make them.
Pass to Barnes. Mitchell with room to shoot. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Here's San Antonio now. Fox with the ball. Harden picks him up. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Cavs trailing. Allen can't get it to go. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Pass to Vassell. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
Here's Harden. Now Allen, covered by Wembanyama. Allen can't get it to go. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Back to Wade. On the wing, Harden. For 3. Cleveland again missing. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Vassell. The rebound by Allen. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. And here are the Cavaliers now. From about 19. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Soft touch off the glass.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
The kick out to Nance. Drills it from deep.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Here's Fox. No good there. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Wade. Back to Harden. Nance outside. From behind the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Now Wembanyama. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Wade. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. That one drops for him.
And just a quick reaction from Harden. He sees the opportunity, he gets out on the break, and snags the points in transition.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game. Wembanyama, high post. Shoots over Nance. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Wembanyama's got 7.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
James Harden. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
Now here's Castle. Oh, ripped away. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And it's Mitchell, the miss. San Antonio trailing here. Back to Wembanyama. To the paint. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Mitchell. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Pass to Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
The kick out to Nance. There's the 3. Here's Wade. No good on the triple. And so it's San Antonio with it. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
Nance the screen. Harden into the lane. And Harden with the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Back to Fox. It's intercepted. Tyson with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Here's Harden, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. On the wing, Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. And there's the screen. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Harden can't hit. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Vassell's shot is good.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Nance. Looking to win the run. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Nance has got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Tomlin. Right side Schroeder. No good. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Barnes, no good on the free throw. Spurs lead by 4. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Castle. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
Here's Schroeder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on De'Aaron Fox. These are his first free throws of the game. He hits the second from the line. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Fox. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Schroeder. "15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. Vassell outside. Knocks down the long J.
And he keeps his composure and drains it through contact. Chance for a 4-point play.
San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That one misses for Vassell. Here's Ellis. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pass to Allen. Here's Tomlin. Allen a screen. Now here's Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 5. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Miller. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Ellis on the wing. Pass to Allen. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And Allen is a high IQ player, one who understands when he should try to score.
The three from Wembanyama. And the three-pointer goes. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
The deep three. Pass to Fox. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Ellis with it. Fox picks him up. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
Out to Fox. Schroeder with a rebound. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Well, you want to be physical and aggressive, but you can't go overboard with it.
Vassell outside. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Tomlin. Cleveland working the ball around now. Outside Schroeder. Here's Tomlin. He's guarded by Castle. Here's Allen. Offline with a baseline jumper. Spurs lead by 4. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. In transition, here comes Cleveland.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Fox surveying the D. Outside Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Ellis. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Barnes, no good on the free throw.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Larry Nance Jr. Donovan
Spurs lead by 7.
James Harden.
Wembanyama on the move. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
drops in the three.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
He launched that one from way outside. Wembanyama's got 13 in the second half. They set the screen. Pass to Nance. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. With a 9-footer. Fox outside. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. San Antonio leading by 7. Oh, stolen by Nance. Pass to Wade. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he sinks the second. Fox outside. Now here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Nance. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And here's Harden. Nance outside. Here's Tyson. Off the mark there with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Wade. Cavaliers trail by 6. Nance left side. On the wing, Harden. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Fox outside. Nice shot by Wembanyama. 31 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Harden misses. Spurs lead. By 8. Pass to Vassell. A chance to push it to double digits.
10 degrees. Don't you hate when they talking a lot but not doing a lot and they draining your energy? Man.